Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to talk Bulldog Volleyball, and with us is head coach Tia Brandel-Wilhelm. And coach, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Congratulations on a great start. The Bulldogs 10-0 on the year. Just talk about your team's play here early in the season, what you've seen from your group.
You know, it doesn't always feel like we're 10-0 because I see us every day in practice, but you know, we have a group that is, you know, they're just working hard to do their best every day, and if it gives us a win, then we're excited about that. But we're really working to learn the lessons so that we can get better and, you know, have a long season.
We started off the season, of course, in the Ferris State Invitational. You went 4-0, and I know we talked to you after that one, but since then, you went out to Colorado, Colorado Premier Challenge, and won the championship. Talk about your play out there in that prestigious tournament.
You know, it was just a great opportunity to be there. We just, you know, we're really fortunate to be there and excited to be invited to the tournament and just to play at such a high level for 4 straight matches. I mean, there was such a focus and a concentration that we had to have, and it was quick turnaround between matches. You didn't have your normal scout preparation that you would have, so it was just, you know, it was just focusing on your play and adapting as you went through a match. And you know, our players worked really hard. The whole team did. We had many players coming off the bench and making really big contributions, and you know, we had lots of energy from the bench. You know, that just really helped us because it was, you know, it was a very long, short weekend. A lot of matches in a short amount of time against just really great competition, and we're just excited to be there and obviously honored that we could do so well there.
You beat 2 teams ranked among the top 5 going into that tournament in the country. What has some of those wins meant for your program in terms of the attention you've received now moving into the top 5 yourself?
You know, on Friday we played 2 teams in the top 25, you know, in the 20 to 25 range, and that was really good for us. Those were really, you know, close games, and we had to play against a style of play that we hadn't, you know, we don't see a great deal, and I think that just helped kind of build our confidence as a team that, you know, the next day we could just go and play and do our best and see what happens with it. And you know, certainly Southwest and Concordia are just really, really good volleyball teams, and you know, we just hung in there and were able to come out on top at the end. So we're just excited for that, and it's certainly an honor for the team and for the players. It's a nice compliment for them to be ranked so highly in the different polls, but you know, it's just, that's not why we play. We play to do our best and to have, you know, to do well throughout the whole season. So we're excited about that, but right away on Monday the team was very focused on, you know, that's over, let's learn some lessons and let's get better today.
Certainly the focus turns then to the GLIAC race, and you opened GLIAC play this past weekend. Friday night, a 3-0 win over Saginaw Valley State, and as we go to some of the highlights, talk about that, a matchup of unbeaten teams, and you were able to pull off the sweep.
Yeah, Saginaw is a very good volleyball team. I mean, they just have worked so hard, and you know, they have a lot of really athletic kids, and so we were really excited, obviously, to come away from with that win. I don't think it was their best night, but I also think our players were really focused on, you know, trying to take some of the things that Saginaw likes to do. But they're a very good volleyball team, and I think we'll see lots more of them through the year for sure.
Standing room only crowd here at the Aviglaven Sports Arena, and a tremendous backing from the fans that were out in attendance.
Yeah, we have such great fans in our gym, and I know I say that all the time. It's like a broken record, but they are just, you know, so enthusiastic and so fired up, and you know, really excited and cheering during the games, and you know, we're lucky to have those fans, and I like that we have fans from obviously the student body, but also faculty, staff, and community members. It's just great to have so many people at the game.
We saw a kill from Megan Vandermeer, named the National Player of the Week after the Colorado tournament, but here this past weekend, Carolyn Heitzman with kind of a big weekend to lead the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think one of the things that helps our team is that, you know, depending on the matchup with the team we're playing, we have players in just about every position that can really step up and have big nights. And Megan had a great tournament at the Colorado Premier. She had wonderful stats and, you know, was able to do really well. And we're really excited as a team to have a player named the National Player of the Week. But then this weekend, our middles, I thought, did really well. They were able to, you know, just capitalize on some things defensively against both Saginaw and Wayne State and really do well.
You mentioned Wayne State after beating Saginaw Valley 3-0. You play Wayne State on Saturday, and another 3-0 victory. Talk about Saturday's match.
Wayne State is just, they've got some firepower, man. They've got some girls that just really hit the ball. So we knew that it was going to be a night our defense had to, really come through and make some big digs and some big plays. And they did. They made some great digs and great plays, and we tried to put a lot of pressure on Wayne State to try to take them out of system a little bit so that we could slow down their hitters just a little bit. And fortunately, we were able to do that. We're excited for that.
You're off to a tremendous start, but we talked earlier before we went on the air, and certainly some other teams in the conference doing well. Grand Valley State always tough to contend with. We mentioned Saginaw Valley, Michigan Tech at 10-0.
Yeah, and Hillsdale and Ashland are both doing really well, as well as Findlay. So it's just, there's going to be a lot of good teams in the top part of the GLIAC this year, and it's going to be a every week race. And really what we're looking at is just trying to stay focused on the very next game and do our best in that, and move on to the next game after that, because it's a long season. There's a lot of good volleyball to play yet on every team in the GLIAC.
That next one this weekend in Ohio as you travel to Canton, Ohio to take on Walsh and Malone, a non-conference match against Wheeling Jesuit. Talk about these three opponents.
Well, Walsh and Malone are just, there's a new coach there, and both teams are just really scrappy kind of teams, really persistent in their play. They have a couple big hitters, and then the other players just really, work around them and make really good plays. So it gives us a little bit different look that we'll have to work to be prepared for. We play a pickup match there, I guess, with Wheeling Jesuit, and Wheeling's in the top 5 or 6 in the country right now, and has been to the Elite 8 the last few years. So they're a very, very, very good program and have been so for 20 years. So we're excited to play them, and certainly all 3 matches will give us a pretty good challenge for the weekend.
Kind of like a couple of those early season tournaments. You play those 3 matches, then you turn right back around, host Grand Valley on Tuesday.
Yeah.
How do you adjust during this time of the season when you play so many matches in a few days?
Yeah, it is different. It is like the early season tournaments, and we knew coming into our year that the month of September we were playing a really tough schedule, and we're just turning around back-to-back matches all the time. So we work to be ready for that and be prepared as much as we can scouting wise, and then just have to do your best and adapt in the game.
Well, Coach, congratulations again on the
Thank
fantastic start, and best of luck as you hit the road this weekend.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.